Osho, I wanted to. This thing keeps. I'm sorry. I'm using a laptop and I got the camera sit there, and sometimes it's. Never mind. You probably know what I'm talking about. I wanted to, ask a question, and I'm curious about the answer, because I'm not even really fully certain myself on this, okay? On this question that I have that I want to bring your way. But I ask for any of you who respond. I understand that each person's going to see the answer different. And I'm asking you, please do not argue or fuss with that person. You just give your answer. And because, see, I monitor, except with my friends. Because they usually respect me, on this, and they, so my brothers and sisters, they usually do, but the ones I know, all right, but to whom, or should I say, to whoever does not know me that well, or I'm just going to ask you, to understand that if you start to pick at someone else's answer, I'm going to have to remove it, because, see, I don't want arguments. See, your response to another person's comment on my video might be, you might be in the right, but then again, you might be in the wrong. The whole purpose is that for each one of us to think about this, and maybe you have the answer. I mean, I would like to know how many have what view you have on this. Okay, you think, okay, what's the question? Get over with it. Shut up. Okay, here's the thing, and I'm hoping I can present the question right. If not, I'll just ask me or something, say something, and I'll try harder to present the question right, so someone understands what I'm getting at. Okay, here's the question. Now, viewing what you read in the New Testament, like in the writings of Paul, and what we understand through the Gospels, about the catching away of the saints, and the second coming of Christ and everything, right? You got in Thessalonians about the dead rising first and things, right? Remember that? Okay. All right. Now, the thing I wanted to bring up is, now in Revelations it talks about the 144,000. Now we know that the 144,000 is Jews and they're not Jehovah's Witnesses. But okay, here's the thing. Now, how the Bible always talks about Jew first and the Gentile in the New Testament, right? Okay, because, like I said, I don't know the answer specifically to this, so that's why I'm bringing up, I'd like to see what each of you think, what your answer is. Okay, now on the 144,000, now, I believe in what you'd call between a post-mortal post-trib, tribulation, catching away, or some will say rapture, but catching away. Okay, but is it possible? And I'm hoping I'm wording this question right, but maybe you'll know what I'm getting at. All right, don't go nitpicking on me. All right, please. Okay, now, is it possible that the 144,000 will be taken up? I'm just presenting, but I'm not sure if I'm presenting this right. Taken up before the others, everyone else. The only reason why I'm asking this is because in it talks again, first in one part of Revelation that the 144,000 are sealed. It talks about from the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, now later on it talks about how that the Lord Jesus, Yeshua, appears on Mount Zion with the 144,000. Doesn't say anything about multitudes of people, but with 144,000. So I'm wondering, what's your view on that, or your understanding? I mean, did I present my question even right? I mean, I'm trying to find out or have a better understanding about the 144,000. Now, I do know that they're Jews. I understand that. And I do believe, like I said, between a mid and post-trib catching away, but I lean more towards post-trib. But here's the thing that I am curious about is on the 144,000. If you would look at that up and then look what Paul talks about the dead in Christ first and then read in Revelations 144,000 being sealed, and then later on. Now it's funny because as a post-tribber, if you look on there, I mean there are the 144,000 is appeared with the Lord on Mount Zion. So if they're not, then does anyone understand what I'm talking about? If you can kind of just follow along and a little, maybe you don't fully understand what I'm talking about, but just give an answer of some sort. Okay, I thought I would ask that because, like I said, I don't know. I don't have the answer. I'm not the answer man. I don't know everything. So, but I'm just curious. I know each one of us has different views or how we view things. So I would like to know your take. And I won't allow anyone else to argue with you on there because I'm asking you a question. And so I would just like to hear what each one's answer is, what your thoughts are on that. Okay? And I mean it most sincerely. It's not an experiment with you or nothing like that. I just need to know. I'm wondering. Shalom, and God bless you. I hope.